D-Link's DAP1350 wireless and pocket router is great for traveling on business or on vacation. When you get to a hotel room and all they have is Ethernet cable, but you want to sit on your bed and surf the web, the best thing to do is bring along your DAP1350 wireless and pocket router so you can set up a Wi-Fi network in your hotel room. Let me show you how to set it up.
Let's get started with the wireless N, pocket router, and access point, also known as the DAP1350. Open up the box and you'll find inside the CD-ROM, quick install guide, and product documentation. For ease of portability, the DAP1350 comes with a travel case. Packed in the travel case is the power adapter, DAP1350, USB cable, and an Ethernet cable. Let's get to know the DAP1350 better. Be sure to remove the plastic wrapping before using. By using the mode selector, you can change the mode to a wireless router, access point, or wireless client mode. There's an Ethernet port, power, USB port to connect external devices, WPS button for easy setup, and lastly a stand. Since we're in a hotel room with only a wired Ethernet internet connection, we'll be setting up the DAP1350 in the router mode. Next, plug the power into the wall and then to the DAP1350. Plug the Ethernet cable into the Ethernet port, and we're done setting up. The DAP1350 is now able to broadcast a wireless and internet signal, but let's take some additional steps to set up some simple wireless security. Click on your network display and connect to the D-Link device. Next, launch an internet browser and type in the device's address. The default address is 192.168.0.50. Type in the username and password, which by default is admin, and leave the password blank. On the left sidebar, click on Wireless Settings and scroll down to Manual Wireless Network Setup. Here you can change the wireless network settings. I'm going to change the wireless network name to DAP1350. Also, I'll be enabling WPA Personal for our security mode. Leave the WPA settings as they are, but be sure to type in a pre-shared key or password. This can be any letter or number combination and must have at least 8 characters. Be sure to make a note of this password because you'll need this password to allow other wireless devices to join your network. Scroll up and click on Save Settings. Allow the router to reset itself and then click Back. At this point, you might be wondering why your internet browser can't open a web page. Well, we just changed the wireless network name and enabled WPA security. So click on Network Display, and there's the DAP1350 signal. Click on Connect, enter in your security key, and click OK. Now if I try to reconnect to the router by typing in the router's address, there is the login page. You're now able to connect to the internet by the DAP1350. Lastly, when it's time to leave, you can easily pack up the DAP1350 and be on your way. Thank you, and see you next time.